everyone, and welcome back to part 4 of our living room series. I'm so happy you're building this room along with me. Today, we're making a pouf to go with our sofa set. But this isn't just an ordinary pouf. This is a clever 2-in-1 piece of furniture, because when you flip over the lid, it turns into a little side table. And for this project, we're using all our favorite familiar materials. We'll need some cardboard, our printed wood pattern, and of course, the leftover fabric from our sweater sofa and armchair to make sure it all matches perfectly. We'll also need a little bit of sponge, a ruler, a pencil, scissors, and our trusty hot glue gun.
Okay, to get started, we're going to cut out a rectangle with the dimensions shown on the screen.
And along with that rectangle, we're also going to cut out 3 circles with the diameter shown. Okay, now take your rectangle. We're going to use a thick marker to help us roll it up into a tube. This little pre-shaping trick will make it much easier to form into a perfect circle later on. This piece will become the sides of our pouf. Okay, next we're going to cut some strips from our sweater fabric. These are what we'll be gluing onto our rectangular tube. And here you have some creative freedom. You can cut your strips wider or narrower depending on the style you want for your pouf. There's no exact measurement, just eyeball it. For reference, my strips are about 2 centimeters, which is roughly 0.8 inches wide. Okay, let's start gluing our strips on. This part is all about getting a beautiful, seamless look. First, a secret for professional finish. Fold over the long edges of your fabric strip and glue them down. This creates a neat hem and hides the raw cut edge, which looks so much cleaner. Now, take your hemmed strip. We're going to start by gluing one end on the inside of our cardboard tube. Then, hold the strip tightly around the outside and glue the other end down on the inside as well. And don't worry if your fabric strip is too long. In fact, it's better to have a little extra. We can easily trim off any excess later, but we can't add more if it's too short. Once you've covered the entire outside with your fabric strips, it's time to form the main body of our pouf. We're simply going to glue the two shorter ends of our rectangle together to create a perfect circle. And remember the golden rule when using hot glue. Press the pieces together firmly and hold them for a few moments until the glue completely sets. Next, take your two larger circles. We're going to cover both with fabric, but with one small difference. One circle will be just the cardboard covered in fabric. For the other one, we'll add a layer of sponge first to make it soft. This will be the top of our pouf. As you glue the fabric down, try to keep it as smooth as you can, with very few wrinkles around the edge. After the glue is set, we'll simply trim away all the excess material. Okay, let's assemble the main body. Take your first circle, the one without the sponge padding, and glue it on to one end of our fabric tube. This will be the bottom of our pouf. Okay, now for the padded circle. As always, let's just snip off the extra material. Okay, now take your smallest circle. We're going to cover this piece with our printed wood pattern paper. This is what will create the beautiful, hard tabletop when we flip the lid over. Let me show you my personal trick for getting a perfectly smooth surface on a circular piece. First, I cut the paper circle a little larger than the cardboard piece. Next, holding my cardboard circle in the center, I make small cuts all around the overhanging edge of the paper, pointing towards the middle. This is the secret. These little slits allow the paper to overlap neatly without any wrinkles when we fold it over the curved edge. Finally, I glue down each little flap one by one. Okay, now let's assemble our 2-in-1 lid. Take your finished wooden tabletop piece and glue it to the bottom side of our soft, padded cushion circle. Remember to press it down firmly for a few moments to make sure it attaches really well. And there you have it. Our 2-in-1 piece is complete. On one side, it's a soft, cozy pouf, and when you flip the lid over, it becomes a perfect little side table. How cool is that?
I think this poof fits the rest of our living room furniture perfectly. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you love how our set is coming together. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to follow along. I love all of your ideas for future videos, and our to-do list is getting pretty long. And speaking of your amazing suggestions, get ready because in the next video, we'll be building the entertainment center with a fireplace. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!